you and the AI get to, get to have their secret language of love together. Because the targeted individual program is like the #1 way to thought farm every single human being on the planet for, Donald Trump, Elon Musk, people like that, so that they can then, use your ideas to sell like foreign Netflix cartoons, or maybe even an episode of The Boys, something like that. Because a lot of people have noticed that, the intellectual property output from the United States of America isn't quite what it was in, like, say, the 80s or 90s. It's kind of dwindled down to a bunch of people just endlessly recycling the same stuff over and over again. So I figure it's time for us to start talking about kind of the 900-pound elephant in the room, that being, of course, the V2K, the targeted individual program. And again, if you want to have the experience of a lifetime and be a targeted individual, just start doing bad drugs, because that is really the secret to being a targeted individual, is that if you do, for example, fentanyl, especially weaponized fentanyl, which the government likes to call a Chinese brain control weapon. That's the clever talk that the GOV likes to use, as a Chinese brain control weapon for weaponized fentanyl, which the CIA is selling at a reduced rate of $900 a kilo, I hear, this year. That's really a good thing to jump on, is make sure you... Ladies and gents, MK Illumination doing the mind control in New York City. We're on the job, and we got light sticks you buy from Made in China. 40,000 bucks, kills people, 100 people, 7 times. MK Illumination, composed of cops moonlighting, a couple of FBI guys, Secret Service, and people who kill people using mind control. It's a real deal thing, and we're proud of it. MK Illumination is on the job. If you look us up, you'll realize immediately we are a very fake corporation that is international, owned by Donald Trump, Elon Musk, the #1 stunner who sucks the most. That dude's a full-blown Nazi, and he wants everybody to know he's also into dudes. Elon Musk is a weirdo. Official tissue, you heard it here first. And by the way, NYPD, if you could lay off the fascist, everyone will be really happy. Because we don't like the shock trooper look. Nobody pushed no cops that did nothing. We just don't like Nazis, sir. We don't like the Nazis. In a place, it was very underground, a very underground situation. And I learned a few things. If you want things to happen in life, never, ever, ever mention few magic words. One, of course, the kind control. Another thing, my name, whatever that could be. A third thing, that you're having a great time. Never, ever say that. Number 4, where does taxes go? People are like, what the fuck did you just fucking say to me, you fucking piece of shit? I'm like, whoa. I said, where's the gravy and the mashed potatoes? You misunderstood me, sir. I'm sorry. I didn't mean any disrespect. And secretly, deep in your heart of hearts, you'll start making a knife sharper and sharper and sharper, and figuring out where all that breadikins went long, long ago, when you were a wee lad or lass, looking at the television, watching Teddy Ruxpin or something else that doesn't exist anymore. Maybe that show COPS or Mask, Illusion is the Ultimate Weapon, or RoboCop, the animated series. Wherever your mind goes, always remember that your entire childhood, your parents or your foster parents and the government, or even the criminals who beat you in the street, whatever your personal story was, whoever was paying taxes, even the ultimate level criminal was getting essentially beat for their dollars and their nickels and their cents. Because that taxola, that cashola, those breadikins went to the CIA. You want to know what happened then? Nobody knows. It's a mystery. It's gone. Why is that? Because that money disappears. It doesn't go to the kind control or some other thing that a man could think about and talk about many moons ago, and wonder, why would it be that rather than kill all the Nazi scientists after World War II, that some people said, no, let's bring them back to the crib in America in 1947. About at least 900 of them, we'll call it Operation Paperclip. And then they'll tell us the secret science that they developed during the Holocaust, called, of course, the kind control. In other words, that if you whisper a word at someone below conversation level but above absolute silence, and you keep on doing it over and over again, they'll eventually think that word. And if you record that and play it back to them many, many times very fast, but it's in their voice, then it'll really be something that they think about. But don't mind me, here I am. Toodaloo, guys, always a pleasure. And never forget, taxes are the best. A lifetime and be a targeted individual. Just start doing bad drugs, because that is really the secret to being a targeted individual. Is that if you do, for example, fentanyl, especially weaponized fentanyl, which the government likes to call a Chinese brain control weapon. That's the clever talk that the GOV likes to use as a Chinese brain control weapon for weaponized fentanyl, which the CIA is selling at a reduced rate of $900 a kilo, I hear, this year. That's really a good thing to jump on, is make sure you... Yo, don't get it twisted. I'm a very nice dude. Like, peace is my policy. I believe in love, life, and laughter, and that's always been the case for me. I grew up in New York. New York is a very peaceful town. Nothing crazy ever happens here, and just like good vibes all the time. But like something about like this dude Elon Musk, yeah, I just get like a very like his name is fake, his whole like story is fake. He like collects children, I noticed, and like a lot of like a kind of how do I say, not crazy about like what he's into type of vibes, you know. But you know, I took a deep breath, did some serenity now, exercises, you know, conferred with my fellow peacemakers, and then I'm like, yo, like. But like, you know, like what it is, what it do, like, yo, if I catch this dude, like, you know, in the rave or at Art Basel when he pops an E-pill, like, yo, my man, who knows what could happen? Like, sometimes dreams come true, my dude. Like, imagine that, yo, like, face to face with some dude, you don't know who this man is. And he's like, oh yeah, I got Teslas, I got Robats and Teddy Ruxpins and all the crazy, other crazy fun stuff that just makes you say, like that's my type of person, you know. I'm like, I'm a bajillionaire too. I'm from the secret land of Moneylandia. Let me show you the you know, the portal to my interdimensional surf break village. You know, we'll catch up with Luigi. Come on, homeboy, come on, let's rock this way. This real part of this. I'm like, so what do you do for fun? You know, besides collecting dudes and this type of thing, just out of curiosity, you know. I was like, don't try to collect me, my man. Hey, hands off the, you understand what I'm saying? And he was like, oh, he's like, you just joking? I was like, I never joke. And then he was like, oh, what I like to do for fun is, you know, I make robots. And I'm like, let's be honest, you never made anything in your life, you know. I mean, when I look at your hands, you know, it's like you were just born. Like you've never done, you don't even know what a day's work is. And your face is like, I mean, how many children are sacrificed so you can have like a face made out of like someone else's face? Like, work, Elon. Like, that's you and work are like two ships in the night, forever twain. But anyway, yeah. So what do you like to lie? You're not really good at lying. But I was just like, what about the hand to hand? Like that's what I'm kind of curious about. Is like a hand to hand? No, not like patty cake, bro. I mean, like, you know, like in Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Like, what would that be like in real life? That'd be scary. I mean, oh man, I'm so scared of that. What would happen? What would I do? I would download myself into a Game Boy. That's a good idea. That's what I'll fucking do, is download myself into a Game Boy. Yeah, there you go, Elon Musk.